So you're interested in the Canon RP, but you just need that extra confirmation that the camera is perfect for you. Well, in this video, you're in the right spot. I'm going to show you 5 crucial things to think about before buying the Canon RP. And if you think about them and you're okay with them and you understand what the camera is for, you're probably going to buy the Canon RP. Hi, my name is Matthew, and on this channel I talk about tech and process improvement. If that's something you're interested in, go check out my channel and see if it's something you're interested in. So number 1, what's the long-term goal with this purchase? For me, the Canon RP is a perfect entry-level camera that gives me full frame ability as well as a cheap entry point for a full frame camera. So if you're interested and you're serious about video, then you're not going to keep this camera for very long. You're going to keep it and you're going to want to keep upgrading and upgrading. But this one is so important over maybe the Canon M50 that's not a full frame, is it has the RF lenses. And as soon as you buy a camera, you're going to want to get new lenses. You're going to want to buy new lenses and keep building your lens collection. And with the full frame, they are more expensive, but once you buy them, then you don't have to replace them. They're going to last a long time, especially with the Canon RP RF mount lenses. You are going to be able to just reuse these lenses when you upgrade the camera body. So my long-term objective with this camera is to use it now, get good at my craft, and then upgrade, but I'm going to have all the lenses. Number 2, what interface do you want to be dealing with for a long period of time? For myself, I was debating between the Canon RP and some of the Sony crop sensor video cameras, and what I came up with was I don't really like the interface with Sony. Like, I'll give them credit, I haven't learned it, and you have way more functionality with it once you learn it, but it's not intuitive like Canon is. And I really like dealing with the Canon interface, and it's just nice and it just works, and that was the main reason why I wanted to get the Canon camera, was because of the interface. Make sure when you're thinking about a camera you want to buy, think about how you're going to be interacting with it on a day-to-day basis and how fast you're going to be able to adjust the settings to get your workflow done, especially when you're in high-stressed environments. Not knowing how to use your camera is an issue, and if the camera operating system is as intuitive as possible, then you're going to be able to get the job done and do a good job. Number 3, how many use cases do you need with this camera? What's your main purpose with it? Is it for video? Is it for photo? Is it for just a family gathering? Is it for professional commercial shoots, or is it for high intensity sports? You need to think about what purpose this camera is going to suit and how it's going to suit your needs. If you're focused mainly on high-end video where you can make major adjustments and stuff, this camera is probably not for you. The Canon RP does a great job at picking a good color, and it's really good at autofocus. If you want to see a more list of my critical things about video for the Canon RP, I'll put a link in the description. As soon as you want to start making little tweaks and stuff, it's not going to fit your need. So if you're using it for commercial shoots and you're fine with how the video quality looks like out of the camera, you're probably going to be happy with it and it's going to suit your need. But if you're needing a video camera for low light, this camera is probably not going to suit your needs, as well as the Sony cameras, which do exceptionally well in low light. So these are some things you need to think about. What is your purpose? An extra add-on from Canon is that you can use this Canon camera as a webcam, which is really awesome. And if you want to see how to do that, I'll put a link in the description. Number 4, how much control do you want to have from the start of your project to the end? And the reason why I say this is the Canon RP does a lot of things well, but if you're really focused on making really major adjustments to how the quality of the image looks, you're not going to get there, because this camera does shoot 8-bit over 10-bit, and there's just less colors for you to be able to edit, and once you start editing it, it's going to look a little weird. So if you're wanting to do major edits, this camera is probably not for you, and you're probably going to want to up your price on your camera body and pay a little extra to get a higher end quality camera that can support the needs for yourself. Number 5, how do you want to spend your money? Do you want to spend your money on a really cool camera body but then not have the proper lenses to make it look good? Or do you want to get started with something and then you can start making videos, you can start taking photos right away, and once you build up your credibility, then you can upgrade your camera body and make even better videos and make even better photos. So for myself, I wanted to buy the Canon RP because it got me started with high quality video and photo, and I could eventually upgrade it with keeping all my same lenses. So how do you want to spend your money? That's the major thing with the Canon RP. You're not going to always be super satisfied with it. There's some issues that are not great. There's a small battery. There's a few other things. It was in my other video I made about, I'll put a link again. And once you upgrade your skills, you can upgrade it and it's fine. Or you can use it as a second camera body. So this is the quality you get from it. This is shot on the Canon RP, and I'm gonna be making very minor color adjustments on it. Probably just changing the contrast and maybe the exposure if I don't like it. But yeah, that's about it. Those were 5 crucial things that you needed to know about the Canon RP, and I hope this video helped you think about the Canon RP, and I hope it helped you decide if it was worth paying for. If it is something you're worth paying for, I'll put links in the description below. You can go check out the Canon RP and the lenses that I use for this. And if not, I hope you enjoyed the video, had fun hanging out with me. I want to help you out just like I would my brother. See you in the next video.